In the beginning of this science fiction story, we see two biomedical scientists named William and Edie, who are shown inside their laboratory. They have brought in a deceased army officer, recently deceased. Now, William and Edie's management team inform them that they need to extract data from the deceased officer's brain and transfer it into a robotic body. William and Edie engage in all the necessary processes to extract all the data from the officer's brain and start transferring it into the robotic body. The entire process is very critical, so every detail is handled with great precision. After several hours of continuous effort, William and Edie's team successfully transfers all the data from the army officer's brain into the robotic body, and they activate the robot by installing batteries. Surprisingly, the robot starts moving on its own, indicating that William and Edie have revived a deceased man. However, his entire body is now robotic. When the military officer is told that he has been placed in a robotic body due to his death, he panics heavily and begins to self-destruct, completely out of control, because he cannot accept living as a robot. Therefore, William and Edie deactivate the robot. This experiment on humans was going to be successful for the first time, but they need further improvement in their technology. Later, their boss tells them that they must be successful in human experiments soon, or else the government will permanently shut down their department. William starts to feel a lot of tension, but after finishing work that day, he goes to his family. William's family includes his dear wife and 3 children. To freshen his mood, William plans a picnic with his family. After making all the preparations, William sets out with his family in the car. However, little did William know that his entire life would change after tonight. After enjoying the picnic and returning, there was heavy rain and lightning on the way. Suddenly, due to a tree falling on the car, it goes out of control and William's car falls into a ditch. William's wife dies instantly due to the tree branch, and William himself is severely injured. When William gets out of his car, he sees that all 3 of his children have also died. In a matter of minutes, William has lost his entire family. William is devastated and cries uncontrollably. However, he decides that he will not let his family members die like this. Therefore, he immediately calls Edie to come and join him. Actually, William wanted to copy the data of his 4 deceased family members' brains so that he could create robotic replicas of them. When Edie comes to William and sees this, he is completely shocked because William's wife and all 3 children are now dead. William urgently asks Edie to copy the data of his family members' brains. Edie initially doesn't understand, but eventually agrees at William's insistence. Now, William directly takes Edie and brings his deceased family members to his company. William explains that he will not let his family go this way, so he tells Edie that he will use the data of his family members' brains to prepare their robotic bodies. However, Edie tells William that this is completely illegal because the government has not yet approved permission for such experiments on humans, and their technology is not advanced enough to successfully conduct such experiments. But now William had no other option left, so seeing William's face, Edie agrees to this. However, it would take several hours for all these replicas to be created, so experimenting within the company was not completely safe. After that, William and Edie load all the equipment into a truck and bring it home. William urgently wanted his family members to come back to life, but now the tension was that he only had 3 chambers, meaning he could only revive 3 of his 4 family members. After knowing this, William's mind was not working at all. Finally, he had to do it due to compulsion. William writes the names of his wife and all 3 children on paper and asks Edie to pick up 1 paper. And if the name of any of his family members comes out of the paper, he will not make their rap. William sees that the name of his youngest daughter Joy is written on the paper, and William loved Joy the most. But now his remaining children and family members have to take this step to save. So William has to take this step. Decided to create a clone of his youngest daughter, Joy. Now William starts making clones of his wife and 2 children with Edie as soon as possible. But Edie told that all these things will take 17 to 18 hours, and if the lights go out even once during that time, the clones could be damaged. That is why William steals the batteries of all the cars around him, so that they can get power supply even in emergency. William was praying only to God that all these things should be right, and now William had to wait only for processing. The body of William's wife and children start being formed, and this was the first time when this experiment was being done on humans. Now William did not come to his job for a day. Then his boss started asking where William was. William does not even reply to his boss's message. Now William's children have not been coming to school for so many days. Therefore, his principal also tried to talk to William, but William made an excuse that he was not feeling well. William had already sent an email to his wife's office that she had gone somewhere, and now the time had come when all the replicas of William's family would have been ready. Edie tells William that we should now remove them, but William was in a lot of tension. He was afraid that something might go wrong. But Edie assures William that it was not good to keep the replicas in the chamber for too long. Therefore, now William and Edie take out all the replicas one by one. Everything remained normal, so William had made his wife and 2 children unconscious for 3 days, and now William was going to meet his wife for the first time in so many days who was still unconscious. As soon as William placed his hand on his wife's hand, William noticed that there were some signals of his wife's reptile inside her, and then William understood that it was not a signal but all the conscious and mind-related information of his deceased family members, and this experiment was successful on humans for the first time. But now William decided to delete some such moments from his mind which could panic his family members, such as an accident had also happened in his mind, and so William's youngest daughter Joy would not be here at all. It will have to be removed. William keeps on going through his wife and children's minds for many days, and now he was showing us a whole week. William was present with his wife and 2 children, and he felt that everything was normal. William's wife and both children behaved normally because all the memories of their minds were still present with him, which William wanted to show, meaning that William's lost family had returned to him. But now William also had to complete the project of his department, otherwise, his department could be closed. Therefore, William decided that he would copy all the data of his mind and make his own clone, so that the experiment of his company could be successful and William's job could also be saved. Now one day William's wife starts having a headache because now she also had some memories about her youngest daughter Joy, but William explained to his wife that it was not at all. It's just your memories, so there's no need to be scared. But here William's daughter, who is sleeping, starts recalling memories in her mind. When their car had an accident, she screams loudly. Only then does William come to her and tells her that everything is not real, but just a dream. After this, William, now carrying his daughter, starts scanning her mind. William wanted to see if there are still any memories left in his daughter's mind. But during this entire scan, his wife had already seen him and understood that William must have done something with their daughter. William says that nothing like that happened, but his wife kept insisting continuously that you tell me the reality, so William had to tell everything in compulsion. William said that our car had an accident a few weeks ago in which you and our both children died, so William took a copy of their brains and made their reptiles. William's wife's heart is hurt because she is not a human but a reptile in whose mind only memories are present. But in the end, William's wife understands that whatever happens, she is with her family, and there is no bigger thing for her. One day, William's boss comes to his house, who wants to talk to William about something related to the experiment. William's boss, whose name was Adam, was saying to William that I know fully well that you had an accident a few days ago, and in that accident, all the members of your family were killed. Adam also knew that William had transferred all the data of his wife and children's brains into a reptile using his company's technology. Adam was telling that all these things are, in a way, illegal work, and the government does not allow anyone to do this. If this thing came to know about anyone outside, then William could have been jailed, and moreover, the reptiles made by William's family would have been confiscated, but Adam thought here and took advantage of William's compulsion. He said that I will not tell anyone, but in return, you will have to give me that device with the help of which you had put all the data of the reptiles in the brain. Now William was completely helpless. He had no other option. Now suddenly William had made Adam unconscious. William immediately took his wife and both children and started leaving in the car, but there were many security guards with Adam who were standing outside. Seeing William running away like this, all the people started following his car. William somehow kept running his car at full speed. William immediately went to his friend Eddie and told him everything, and then he left with everyone towards a boat from where William, Eddie, and his family could leave here. But unfortunately, Adams and all the people had come here at the right time, had caught William's wife and children and Eddie, but William was hiding alone in the boat. How could he face so many people alone? Adams' people took Eddie and William's wife and children with him. Now William had no other way. Because of this, he immediately goes to Adam's company to talk to him, and Adam and his people had made William's wife and children, along with Eddie, prisoners. Now he threatens William that if you don't give me that machine, then I will end your family's reps along with your living friend. William understood here that Adam was not joking with him, so now, without delay, William starts making that device. To give William a little shock, Adam had killed his oldest friend, Eddie, in front of him. William understood here that Adam was not joking with him, so now, without delay, William starts making that device. William also came to know from Adam that this whole experiment was being done on the government's orders. Actually, the military wanted to put all the memories of their dead soldiers into the reps so that they could create a powerful team that would never end. After many hours of hard work, William had made that transmitter, meaning that device could transfer the data of any dead person's brain into robotic or other body. But even after getting this device, Adam says that I will still kill your family, because Adam did not want William to create this type of device for anyone else. Adam was going to shoot when suddenly a robot comes breaking the door. This robot and no one else but William's rape is in which William had copied all the memories of his brain. William could control this robot even from his brain, and that's why William called this robot for help with his family. William had created a technology that he could command his rape from his own brain. The whole body of the rape is much stronger, so that the effect of the bullet on it was not at all. William's clone had killed all the security officers of Adam on seeing Adam, and no one could stand before him. And after killing all the people, William's rape also made Adam duck. William takes out his wife and children and sits inside the car. That is, he wanted to leave here as soon as possible, but William remembered one last job, so he comes back inside the company. William saw that his boss Adam was in critical condition. William had given his rape the command not to kill him, and now deals with his dying boss. William told Adam that I would copy all the consciousness of your mind and make a rape, and after living, you can make a rape using this machine for the rest of the rich people, so that you will get a lot of money. But you will have to forget everything about me and my family, because I want to live peacefully with my family. After thinking a lot, Adam agrees to this offer. Now here William's rape himself was saying to him that you have made me and I want to repay it. So William's rape had taken the work of making Adam's rape himself. William had left all these things on his rape trust and gone from there, and now he had his complete family here. A scene is shown after a few months where William was enjoying with his family. William's dream was to take his family to a house near the river, and he had done so, along with William's small daughter Joy had also made a rape. so that his whole family was also complete there. On the other side, Adam was also being shown, who was now alive, meaning that it was his rape, and now he was with William's rape. A very big company that made reps using only William's device for rich people, and this way our science fiction story ends here.